times fly balls that go to my glove side are going to be taken over by the shortstop. I do, however, go after those fly balls with 100% effort until my shortstop calls me off. The ball that is primarily going to be mine is the one that's hit anywhere in foul territory to the third base side. There's a technique to fielding these balls correctly. Anytime a fly ball goes up, it's my job to get to the spot where I think that ball is going to come down as quickly as possible. I also want to keep my feet moving, for as if I get flat-footed and the wind affects the ball, it's very hard to get started again. So I have to stay very light on my feet once I get under it. An advantage to being to the ball early in foul territory is I am able to find the fence if I'm over there close to the stands or the dugout, and I can make sure that I'm in a position to make a tough catch if I have to lean into the dugout or lean over the fence or jump over a high fence in foul territory. Another advantage to being there early is I can get my momentum going back towards the infield as I make my catch, for there might be runners on base that I may have to focus on once I make the catch. So any ball that's hit in the air, up and to my right, I can go ahead and attack that ball with a good crossover step, and I can get to the ball and catch. The tougher catch in foul territory is the ball hit back over my right shoulder. Now I'm going to go after this ball. If my shortstop happens to get there, if there was enough height on this ball and he calls me off, well, then he's got it. But I'm assuming that he's not going to get there. Once the ball's hit back over my right shoulder in foul territory, I have to open to this ball. I want to be really careful about taking my eyes off this baseball. Wind, a high sky, which means there's not many clouds, is going to make it very difficult to pick up the ball if I take my eyes off it for too long of a period of time. If there's a warning track on the field, I need to know how many steps on that warning track it is before I run into the dugout or fence. So as I open and take off to the ball, I keep my eye on the baseball. My goal is to get to the spot, if possible, get turned around and catch the ball in front as I get into a power position to address any base runners on the field. If I get a difficult foul ball in foul territory that requires me to dive, I want to go ahead and lay out for that ball. Because if I'm able to come up with it, it's a huge momentum play for my ball club. Any out that we can take away from the opposing offense is going to get us that much closer to victory. And a big time diving catch can really light the fire under our offense when it's our turn to hit. And because it does not hurt us one bit if we miss this ball, we want to do everything we can and make every possible effort to make the catch in foul territory.